What is up, guys? The Premium Cat here, and welcome to the start of the fresh, new, wacky Q&As over on the second channel. And I uploaded a video on the main channel, short time ago, saying that the Q&As will now be uploaded onto here. So those of you that still enjoy the Q&As, it gives you a chance to watch them every week instead of them being on the main channel and kind of being uploaded like this every 2-3 months. And I really need to get back into a fucking routine of uploading these because I love doing them. And so yeah, so the second channel, this is the second channel, will now host the Q&As. Ultimately, it's my decision. I already went through that in the video I uploaded on the main channel. Enough babbling. We'll get into the questions straight away. If you are not already following me on Twitter, the link to that will be down in the description. That is where I ask for the questions. So if you want to be featured in next week's Q&A, I usually tweet out at the weekend sometime about lunchtime. Use the hashtag AskRat. I'll leave that on the screen right now. And all you got to do is reply with your question using the hashtag AskRat, and you will be featured in today's, in the Q&As. So let's crack on. The first one comes in from @YidVids2, and he sent this question in the last time we did the Q&A, which was fucking almost 3 months ago, and I forgot to answer it then, so I promised him I would do it today. So it comes in from YidVids2, and he asks, would you rather catch chlamydia through fucking Susan Boyle or catch Ebola through fucking Cheryl Cole? Fuck's sake. Well, chlamydia, I know is, I don't know, in fact, I don't have chlamydia. I don't know anyone that has chlamydia. I'm not even sure if it can be treated. I'm pretty sure it can be treated, although it's quite bad. In fact, no, isn't chlamydia the one that doesn't show up and there's no, like, rashes or anything like that? Alright, so you're not going to die from chlamydia, but you're probably more than likely going to die if you fuck Cheryl Cole. But fucking Cheryl Cole would be worth it, rather than fucking Susan Boyle. So do I want to die and fuck Cheryl Cole? I think I'd rather fuck Susan Boyle and live. I know that could be a very controversial decision, but ultimately I'd prefer life than fucking Cheryl Cole because I don't know, that's a really, really tough decision. But I'll take fucking Susan Boyle and living. Thanks for the question. The next one comes in from @Matongan, and he asks, what's the best atmosphere at a Spurs game you've been to? Hashtag AskRat. Fortunately enough, I was at the Chelsea game a couple of weeks ago when we managed to smash them 5-3, and I was actually sitting in a different place. I go to White Hart Lane quite a lot. My uncle has a season ticket and he usually has a spare, pretty much every week. So, this season we've had, 12 home games, I think, in the league. I've been to about 7 of them. So I've been this season quite a lot, and throughout the years I've been loads. And I've been to some special atmospheres in my time, and we usually sit in the lower shelf next to the Park Lane. That's where the atmosphere is. But this time I was actually sitting in the Paxton, which is, nicknamed the family stand, where the atmosphere isn't that great. And even there, when I was sitting there for the Chelsea game, the atmosphere was absolutely special. So I'd have to say the Chelsea game. Other than that, I went to White Hart Lane when we beat Wigan 9-1. That was amazing because I'd never really seen us score fucking 9 goals before in a match. I don't think it's ever been done before. So that was special, but I'd have to probably rank the Chelsea game recently at the top of the list. Thanks for the question. Next one comes in from @AZZEX. I can't pronounce that. And he asks, hashtag AskRat, is there any job you'd want to do so much that would, if you sorry, I'll fuck that up. Hashtag AskRat, is there any job you want so much that you would take if it meant you having to quit YouTube? It's kind of mixed up, that question, but you kind of just dictate it how you wish. Basically, is there any job in the world that I would take that would mean me having to quit YouTube? And yeah, there are a lot of jobs for me that I would take. 100%. YouTube isn't everything. I love making videos. I love you guys. I love the response and the tweets and the comments and the thumbs up and everything that I get from you. But ultimately, YouTube won't last forever, and I won't be here on YouTube forever. I won't be making videos in 5 years' time. That is an absolute fact. So there are loads of jobs, in my career that I'd love to do, that would mean me quitting YouTube. 100%. If someone was to offer me something to do in football right now, I'd go and take that, or any sort of sporting thing, maybe like a physio for a rugby side or something like that. I don't know, or a professional sportsman. I'd take that ahead of making YouTube videos. If someone offered me an actor, becoming an actor, starring in multi-million-pound films, I'd take that instead of making YouTube videos. So there are loads of things. I couldn't really pinpoint one particular, and but there are a load of different things, because as I said, YouTube doesn't last forever. I won't be here forever, so we've just got to enjoy the time, as and when we're still here, I suppose. Thanks for the question. Next one comes in from @WillClark007. He asks, hashtag AskRat, will this be answered, yes or no? It's not particularly a question, but yes, it is answered anyway. Next one comes in from @MikeyAVFC7, hashtag AskRat, any new series on the way? As I mentioned on the main channel, with discussion to this particular video, I made a video, half an hour ago, an hour ago, whatever, saying that the Q&As will now be on this channel, on the second channel, and that means that I'll be able to, it frees up an extra couple of days over the weekend for me to upload more FIFA content. And so those of you that are still here, that still enjoy my FIFA content, there will be a couple of new series dropping very soon, a new career mode probably at the end of this week, a kind of youth squad legends, youth academy regions, that kind of thing. I won't tell you which club it's with, but no one's done this kind of thing before. And also there will be a couple of new Ultimate Team series going soon. And as I mentioned in the video, it's basically the long grind until Team of the Season. So the standard sort of videos will still be flying up. The Spurs career mode will still be flying up. The Legends squad builders will still be flying up. The player reviews will still be flying up and stuff. And obviously now the Q&As will now be on this channel as well. So as I said, until Team of the Season, be a couple of new series going, but most of the stuff will remain pretty much the same. Thanks for the question. Next one comes in from @Joseph Bellamy, or JBNCAFC, and he asks, hashtag AskRat, best concert artist you've been to see. I have been fortunate enough to see quite a few, musicians and artists in my time. I remember going to see Kanye West a couple of years ago at the O2 Arena. That was fucking incredible. I've also seen Just Jack, and I'm not sure many of you would have heard of him. He did the song Stars in Their Eyes. If you want to go and Google that now, Stars in Their Eyes, Just Jack. It's a fucking absolute tune. But that was about 10 years ago. That was at the Shepherd's Bush Empire. That concert was absolutely amazing. And since then, he did like 2-3 tunes and then kind of died off. But the Kanye West concert was absolutely brilliant. Other than that, I've been to like Reading Festival and all that sort of shit in my time. And although they were good, I think going to see one particular person is better. And so I'd have to say going to see Kanye West and Just Jack in concert were equal, because they were both absolutely fantastic. Thanks for the question. Next one comes in from @Hugo Lloris, and he asks, would you work on minimum wage in England near your family, or be a billionaire on a remote island near Africa? Hashtag AskRat. This is a decent one, because to me personally, family means everything. Blood is thicker than water. I'm not sure if any of you have heard that phrase before, but it means, putting family first, other than, ahead of everyone else. But you're a billionaire. And if you are a billionaire, are you realistically going to stay on that remote island forever? And if you're on that remote island, you're surely going to have some sort of ridiculous fucking mansion with a private jet and stuff. So surely you'd be able to leave. If you weren't able to leave and you had to stay on that remote island forever, I would probably stay with my family and be on minimum wage, because, as I said, blood's thicker than water, and to me, nothing is more important than my family. Thanks for the question. The last one comes in from @UnwiseASG, and he asks, hashtag AskRat, Australia or America? This is a fucking easy one, because I've never been to America, and obviously I have a fascination with Australia. You guys know that. I love Australia. I've been there before, and ultimately I want to move there. I said, about a year ago that I was going in about a year's time, which will be about now. And that's not really going to happen, because I still don't have the money. If I had the money right now, I'd leave and I'd pack my bags and I'd book the next flight to Sydney tomorrow. But I just don't have the money. But ultimately, hopefully by the end of the year, I may have sorted out my visas and shit. But I don't think so. But ultimately, when I'm older as an adult properly, when I have kids and stuff, and I've settled down in my career, Australia is a place I definitely will be moving to. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for the question, guys. That concludes episode kind of 33, or 1, I suppose you could call it, the first one on the second channel. If you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. A thumbs up would be great. I'm not really sure what the like target will be. I normally ask for like 75 to 100 likes on the main channel. If we could hit like 40 likes, I suppose, on the second channel, because a lot of you will be fresh and active on here, that would be fantastic. If you're not already following me on Twitter as well, the link to that will be down in the description. And apart from that, I love you all, and I will see you guys next week for another wacky Q&A. Goodbye.